Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from the Daddy Matt Experience. I'm your host, Daddy Matt, and I got a bit of a special video here for you guys. I ordered off of Amazon some vintage football cards, I believe, from the 90s. Now I've done these cards before, not as a video, I've just done them in my own personal time, and last time I actually got some pretty good cards that are worth some money. I have yet to get them PSA graded because I'm trying to figure out that whole process because I've never done that before. I've seen guys like the LA Beast do it where he got the error card from um, a baseball player named Billy something. Um, where on the bottom of the baseball bat it had an error, and it was a really rare card, and he got it signed by the man himself, and it's worth like over $1,000. But I haven't had any lucky experiences like that. These cards that I've gotten, their value has depreciated over the years. Some cards only go for at least $30 if you get a PSA 10, which is the highest grade you can get, or a Gemmin 10 as they like to call it, which is the perfect grade you can get on it. But for some cards, if you do pull the lucky one, that's worth big bucks. If you get it PSA 10 grade on it, then you're a lucky man. But here I have the package. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the address or whatever, but I got my trusty scissors here, and I'm going to open the package. I did get this off of Amazon once again. I'm being very careful cutting this package just so I don't accidentally cut into the cards, because these cards are old. They are from, I believe, the 90s, so they're pretty old. They didn't wrap it in the same packaging that they did the last time. Last time they gave me like this big envelope. This time they gave me this like gray floofy type of packaging, if you want to call it. Some information about the packaging. Obviously, I'm not going to show you my address and stuff, obviously. But a little information of where this package came from. It came from Dustin Kesk or Keski. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. From Greenfield, Wisconsin, which is pretty cool. The order must have shipped out on a couple of days ago on 2/22 of 2024, so still in February, and now it's Tuesday, February 27th, if I'm not mistaken. So this package took me 4 to 5 days to get here. The weight of the package is exactly 4 ounces. And, well, let's see what's in the package, guys. Sort of open it up. I'm making sure I got each and every single aspect of this. I'll pull the packs out one by one. Now, once again, this is just random. These aren't all the same cards. These are made by different brands like Score, Topps. For example, Pacific, as this one shows. I don't believe... I'm trying to think of the ones I got last time and if the packaging are different. I do believe some are different. I believe I got a mix of... Like I said, this is random. So you're not gonna get... Oh, I got another one of the Pacific cards. You're not gonna get the same thing each time. And if you're wondering how much I spent on these cards, the cards were originally around, like, on Amazon, $13, I believe $13.99 or somewhere around that area. And I picked on the free delivery option from February 28th to March 4th. But it's February 27th, so it came early. So since I picked a free delivery option, I only paid only $1, maybe 21 cents for tax. So in total, these cards came to $15.11. Not really cheap, but if you think about it, these are old cards, and some of these cards do go for a lot of money if you do get lucky. Like I said, over the years, these type of cards have gone down in value. They're not as popular. Well, football card collecting in general has not been really a talk of the town, idea. I know in at least a year or two ago, people got back into Pokemon card collecting because of Logan Paul and stuff. Trying to get rare Pokemon cards. but I feel like people should get back into football card collecting. I feel like it's lost its appreciation. And if you look at these packs, I mean, look at it. It's got like this sort of comic look to it. It's very bright colored, very old fashioned, obviously, because it's from the '90s. These cards are more than 30 years old. I mean, pretty much our parents grew up during these times, and just imagine, the stuff they pulled when they were, you know, our age. Um, a different brand, Pro Set. These are all randomized, guys. And if you're wondering how many cards in total that come with these, I got 100. Now I got this from a bestseller option. Ooh, this card is very thick. Pause. All World Canadian Football. Hmm. I'm seeing different types of brands of cards that I didn't get the last time when I did this in my own sort of time when I before this YouTube channel. And I created this YouTube channel, but obviously if you didn't check out my last video, you should. It's where I told you guys why I updated my channel and such. But yeah, these cards I'm seeing are different than when I did it in my own personal time. And like I was saying, if you guys are wondering how many cards you get, I got this off of Amazon once again. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but I just want you guys to know where I got this from, just to be transparent. Hopefully, I didn't show my information right there. I kind of showed the sticker, but hopefully, I didn't show any information, which I don't think I did. Let me just put that off to the side just so you guys can't see my address or whatever, because that would be bad. So I'm trying to sort of organize these cards in their own separate field here. I got 100 cards in total, which is not bad for $15.11. 100 cards is a lot. Let me just so this set, the All World Canadian Football. I have not seen these type of cards. I did not get this type of card or these type of cards the last time I unboxed from the same buyer. Um, it was one of the best sellers. I filtered the Amazon page for best sellers for these vintage football cards, and I got them from the same person I did last time, and I actually got some pretty good cards. I went on this site to see how much they were worth. Some of the cards I got were only worth $2 to $4, which I mean makes sense. If they're just a random player that nobody knows, obviously they're not going to go for much. But if they're a name like Joe Montana or Jerry Rice or somebody like that, a well-known name that our parents grew up with, our grandparents grew up with at a time where football was at its heyday, then obviously, yeah, those cards, those big name players, worth a lot of money. Obviously, in certain years, a person's card is more valuable, like Joe Montana's, I believe, 1981 or 1980 rookie card is worth a lot of moolah. It is worth a lot of moolah, but like I said in the beginning, the better the PSA grade you get on a card, like a rookie card of Joe Montana or any valuable card, just search up on Google. Just do a simple Google search. What card is like a lot of these are from the 90s and 1990, 1991. Just search up if you're interested in collecting football cards. Just search up how much, how much is so and so worth out of a Fleer 91 card or something. Maybe it's that person's rookie card. You never know. You just have to search it up. The site I used, I can just search up by the person's card number. And normally the card number should be somewhere on the back where it gives like the player's sort of background of where they, I believe what college they played out of, their stats of their career and so forth. Different brands of cards are going to look different, but that they're still the same player. But if you get somebody's rookie card and they're a very famous player and it's rare, then you are in luck, my friends. But make sure the PSA grade is good, because that makes the card even much more valuable, and you could be looking at a lot of money that could, benefit your family, to help them pay bills and, you know, put a down payment on a car or something, you know, a fund for college. You never know. But enough of me yapping. Let's get into this pack opening, guys. So the ones that seem the most interesting to me are these All World Canadian Football trading cards. Now, as I said, I got 100 in total, so if you guys realize that I did not get 100 cards, just let me know because you can do the math. Let's see, I got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 packs. The Canadian packs, I got 2 of them. There's 9 cards per pack, as it says right there. I know it's kind of upside down for you guys, but it says 9 cards per pack for the Canadian ones. For the Fleer 91 football cards right here, that's kind of really cool. It's like a comic, like a little speech roll and stuff, and the really wacky bright colors. Fleer 91 football cards. At the bottom in the white font, there's 14 cards, and I only got 1 pack of those. So if you're doing the math, bring out your calculator. Right here I have, well, the paper is kind of crinkled on this one. It's kind of got a newspaper feel to it almost, probably because they're really old. This is a 1990 Score Series 1 football set. Chance to win a trip to Super Bowl XXV with Hall of Famer Franco Harris, a big name. I believe he passed away. Last year, he passed away, or at some point he passed away sometime earlier this year or last year. I believe he did pass away, so rest in peace to Franco Harris, I believe Pittsburgh Steelers legend, so rest in peace to him. Player cards and trivia cards. It says, okay, so this comes with 16 cards as I'm reading in this tiny font at the bottom, which you probably can't see on my phone camera, but I'll just read it to you. It says 16 player cards and 1 Magic Motion trivia card per pack. So I'm assuming that's 17 cards in total. So if you're doing your math, add 17 to your calculator. Another Score, 1990, but this is Series 2. I love the card design. Once again, it says Franco Harris. 16 player cards per pack, so this one doesn't come with the trivia card, it just comes with 16 cards, so add another 16 to your calculator if you guys are adding these all up for me. This packaging is really, it's almost like tinfoil. Don't bring cats around if you got tinfoil because they'll get scared. This is Pacific brand. It's NFL Pro Football 1991 player flashcards, 10 super high gloss cards, test issue. So there's 10 football cards in these, so that's an easy. Just add 10 to your calculator, and then same thing, same set of cards, add another 10. And lastly, this has another newspaper sort of feel to it. Pro set. I really like the designs on these cards. Official 1990 NFL card. 14 photo and stat cards. 1 NFL collectible, 1 NFL Pro Set playbook. Win a trip to the Pro Bowl and NFL memorabilia. So I'm assuming that's 16 cards? Because 14 photo and stat cards, so that's 14 cards. 1 NFL collectible, so that should be, I'm assuming, another card. And then 1 NFL Pro Set playbook, so I'm assuming that's another card. So I believe that's 16 in total. And I only got 1 set of this. So add another 16 and see if that adds up to 100. Hopefully it does. If I got shorted a few cards, just let me know. But as I said, let's get into this pack opening. And I want to be very careful with these. Rocket is mail. Special autograph card offer. I have no idea who that is. Maybe it's a Canadian football player. Oh yeah, special autographed Raghib Rocket Ismail card offer. As an added special bonus, AEW Sports has randomly packed 1,600 personally signed Rocket Ismail special cards. One of these cards could be inside this pack. I like how these World Canadian Football, but yet it says on the back here, Mitchell North, Irvine, California. Last time I checked, California's not Canada. But yeah, hopefully we get this special autographed Rocket Ismail card. let's open this up. Now we got 2 packs, so if I don't get in the first pack, maybe I'll get them in the second pack. I have no idea who this is. I'm not familiar with Canadian football players or whoever this guy is. Now I'm cutting this very carefully with the scissors, just right on the edge here. Being very careful not to cut any cards. Let's see, and I won't show you every single card, but I will tell you who I get, and if you recognize any football players' names, then good on you. I got a Les Brown from Winnipeg. I got a Donald Narcisse from Saskatchewan. Oh, so we are getting into Canada territory here. Dave Ridgway from Saskatchewan. Made in California, but Saskatchewan. Now that's Canada. Ooh, this guy's upside down. James Mills from British Columbia. We got Stuart Hale from British Columbia. We got Lewis Lloyd from Ottawa. We got... this guy's name is Matt. Matt Dunnigan from Toronto. We got Bart Hull from Ottawa. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's his rookie card, so who knows if that's worth a little bit. So let me separate that just in case that's worth something. And in the corner, it does say rookie. And then lastly, we got Reggie Pleasant from Toronto. So yeah, very interesting, very interesting. Yeah, I just separated that guy because it says his rookie card, and I don't know if that's valuable. I'm not familiar with Canadian football players. I'm used to NFL, American football. I'm not seeing anything special from these guys. No extra writing, no extra sort of like, extra color to the card or some type of cool looking thing. But the only one I thought was interesting was the Bart Hull out of Ottawa. In the corner, it says rookie. So maybe he is worth something. I'm not sure. I'll have to search him up. But let me just set these cards off to the side over here. Sorry if my nose is a little runny. I'm sniffling. We got another Canadian football pack. Cutting right on the little ridges at the top, just because I don't want to ruin these cards, guys. Okay. Once again, I won't show you guys every single card. I'll just name off the players that I have. I got Greg Battle out of Winnipeg. These are some weird ass names, guys. Eddie Lowe from Saskatchewan. Damn, I got a repeat. Another Donald Narcisse from Saskatchewan. Hate to see that. Gotta flip these cards upside down. Oh, Doug Flutie. A name that a lot of the older generation of football fans should know. Doug Flutie. The Flutie Flakes. Wasn't he on the Bills? I'm not a Bills fan, but I'm pretty sure. Wasn't Doug Flutie on the Bills later in his career, or at some point in his career? So that's a name. Maybe he's worth something. Doug Flutie. Is Doug Flutie from Canada? Or did he play on British Columbia? Is this the Doug Flutie we're all thinking about, or is this a different Doug Flutie? I'm not sure. But just in case it is the Doug Flutie we're thinking about, I'm going to place him. So we'll place him over there in the special pile. We got Dieter Brock, and in the corner it says Legends. So he must be an old-time player, so maybe he's worth something. Let's see, flip this around. Oh, here we go, guys. We got the Rocket himself. We got Raghib Ismail. And what did it say? Special autograph Raghib Rocket Ismail card offer. As an added special bonus, randomly personally signed Rocket Ismail special cards. One of these cards could be inside this pack. Well, I did get Ragib Ismail from Toronto, but it doesn't look like it's signed in any way, shape, or form. It does say Rocket at the top. Is that what they mean by signed? I'm not sure. I don't see any type of writing on here, but it does say Rocket in the corner. So is that what they mean by signed? I'm not sure. So let me just place him because he was a mentioned player on the pack. We got Carl Brasley out of Toronto. We got Irv Damon out of Ottawa. And lastly, we got Don Mullen out of Toronto. So out of the cards we got out of the Canadian ones, the only ones worth to mention is the Ragib Ismail from Toronto, the Rocket. Let me just show you the ones that I feel are worth something. Look at that, bro. Looking like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something. Then we got Dieter Brock. Look at homie's hair. He's got the Oompa Loompa hair from Willy Wonka. We got Doug Flutie. Him right there. And lastly, we got Bart Hole from Ottawa. In the corner, it says rookie. That's kind of a special card. All right. Let me move the sort of nobodies off to the side here. Now we are moving on to the Fleer 91 football cards. These contain 14. It says collect Fleer Pro Visions and All Pro Limited Edition cards. See back for details. There's a lot of writing, but I'm just going to open these. These cards are easier to open. You just sort of open it up like a candy bar almost, and I can tell these cards are very old by just the way they look. It's always nice to sort of open these cards up again to see who you get. Now, these are NFL player football cards, so these ones, you might hear some names if, from, your parents' generation or whatever, possibly even grandparents. I got Tim Harris from the Packers, Irving Fryer from the Patriots, Steve Walsh from the Saints, Mark Rypien from, hopefully I don't get canceled, the Redskins, or nowadays, the Washington Commanders. I got Lomas Brown from the Lions. I got Farrell Edmonds from the Dolphins. Ooh, a name that a lot of the older generation should be familiar from, and if you are a Raiders fan, not an Oakland Raider, remember they used to be called the Oakland Raiders, and then weren't they named something else, and then they are now called the Las Vegas Raiders. That's where the Super Bowl this year was held in Las Vegas, was in Allegiant Stadium, where the now Las Vegas Raiders play. But if you're a longtime Raiders fan, you should know this man's name, Bo Jackson, a legendary running back. It says league leaders, so I'm going to keep that in a pile, keep that in a stack on its own. That's interesting. Moving on, we got Mark Carrier from the Buccaneers. We got, hold it, hair in my shirt. We got Isaiah Colt from the Cowboys. Hopefully I'm saying that right. We got a Ricky Ellison from the Raiders. We got John Davis from the Bills. Is there an extra card in there? Nope. Okay. We got Don Griffin from the 49ers. These cards are very thick in texture. Pause. We got Kevin Butler from the Bears. And lastly, we got Dino Hackett from the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl and they won this year against the 49ers. So it's weird that I got 49ers players, but also some Chiefs players. And Raiders players. Isn't that funny? Raiders Stadium being Allegiant Stadium, and then Chiefs and 49ers going back to back. The rematch in the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs won, surprisingly again. But we all knew deep down that they would win because, hey, you can't upset the Taylor fans. I mean, hey, she's worth $1.1 billion or something like that. So, Hey, if she dies, Travis Kelce is one rich man. But they're not even married yet, or are they? Are they secretly married? I have no idea. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I am a football fan. That was the only set of cards for the Fleer 91, and the only guy with the mention was, let me show you this one since he's the only one. League leaders, Bo Jackson. For all you Raiders fans out there, that man should be a name that you know deep down inside your heart. Moving on, I got a 1990 Scores Series 1 NFL football pack right here. It's got 16 player cards and one Magic Motion trivia card per pack. And I only got one pack of the Series 1, but I do have the same brand of cards from Score 1990, but I got one Series 2 pack as well. But it doesn't mention anything on that pack about there being a trivia card, but there's the same number of cards, 16. I like to be very descriptive in these video guys just so you understand like what makes a pack or brand different than the other brand. Some cards are more colorful than others. It really just depends. But let's open this one up. I want to be careful with this one. Oh, did that fall again? Oh, that's stuck to my leg here. Did I cut that open good enough? I don't believe I did. There we go. Damn, I do got the sniffles. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's like a woman giving birth to a baby. It's slowly coming out. The head is slowly coming out. There we go. It's a boy. Ooh, these cards are definitely different looking than the Fleer. But let's see. Who do we got? We got Neil Anderson from the Bears. Oh wait, I forgot to set these guys off to the side from the Fleer 91 pack. I'll just put them on top of the Canadian football cards. So we got a Neil Anderson once again from the Bears. We got John Stevens from the Patriots. Ooh, okay. We got a known player back in the day from being on the Chiefs. We got the man himself, Christian Okoye. Since I know him as well, and Chiefs fans, you should know Christian Okoye as well. Legendary player for your team if you're a Chiefs fan. I'm going to place him off to the side since he's a well-known player. Robert Massey from the Saints. Ray Childress from the Oilers. Now, the Oilers were a team that, pretty much back in the day, I believe, now they're called the Tennessee Titans, but I believe back then they used to be called the Oilers, Houston Oilers, I believe. I believe now they're the Tennessee Titans, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that knows more about football or more about the teams that really don't exist anymore, but I believe the Houston Oilers are now the Tennessee Titans, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. We got James Jefferson from the Seahawks. Ooh, what is this? I got a Super Bowl trivia card. It's a little, almost like holographic card. That is kind of cool, actually. It's like a hologram. That's pretty sick. It says on the back, what player guaranteed victory in Super Bowl III in '69? That's the Super Bowl my team, my favorite team, the New York Jets won. So it's B, the man, Broadway Joe Namath, and Super Bowl III. It's weird how I got that card. And obviously, I'm correct because at the bottom it says answer B, Namath, who led the 18-point underdog Jets to a 16-7 upset win with 17 completions for 206 yards. Hey, not bad for a first-time Super Bowl appearance. And the only Super Bowl appearance, sadly, the Jets have ever been to, which saddens me. Um, but yeah, my dad was only a year old when the New York Jets won a Super Bowl. Isn't that crazy? And we haven't been to one since. It's been over 50 years. Pretty sad, but hey, only a true Jets fan would know the answer to this trivia card. So I'm gonna put that off to the side because that's pretty cool. We got Jim Harbaugh from the Bears. I've heard of him. So who knows if he might be worth something. Tom Benson from the Raiders. We got Tim Harris from the Packers. We got Lars Tate from the Buccaneers. Ooh, okay. We got a card that's called Hot Gun Warren Moon, if you're a Houston Oilers fan, or now Tennessee Titans, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. The Houston Oilers are now, I believe, yeah, they were called the Houston Oilers, are now called the Tennessee Titans. But if you're a fan, you should know the man, Warren Moon. I'm going to place that off to the side. And we got another Neil Anderson, but this one says ground force, and it's got a bit of lightning in the background, which is pretty cool. I don't know if this card is worth more than just the regular Neil Anderson that I got, but let me place him off to the side. If you're a big Dolphins fan, Hot Gun, the man himself, Dan Marino. Pretty cool. It's got like a sky background. I'm gonna place him off to the side, Dan the man. From the Lions, we got Jerry Ball. Damn, a lot of Lions player in this pack. If you're a Lions fan, I know MMG, Matt Maher, another Matt, MMG, Papa Meeks. A lot of Detroit Lions cards in this pack. Not anybody really to mention, but I know you love the Detroit Lions. We got Bob Gagliano. And lastly, we got Robert Clark. Let me place these guys off to the side for you, just to clear up some space. Let me show you the ones I got out of here. We got the Dan Marino. We got the Neil Anderson with that cool lightning background. We got the Warren Moon. We got the Super Bowl III trivia card for Joe Namath as the answer. And we got Christian Okoye. Actually, I might place the trivia card at the top because that's cool. It's like a hologram or holographic card or whatever it's called. Moving on to our next score pack. This is 1990 score. This ain't Series 1. This is Series 2. This doesn't come with the trivia card. This just comes with the standard 16 cards that the other one would have had if it didn't have the trivia card in it. But this one doesn't have no trivia card, which I wonder why, but let's open this pack up for you guys. Being extra careful with these scissors just to cut on the edge and not accidentally cut into one of these cards, because who knows who might be in this card. I might get somebody's rookie card that's really rare and might be worth a lot of money. So you got to be extra careful, guys, when you're opening up these packs. Take care of these very carefully, because you never know if these might be worth something someday. Once again, oh, that was a little easier to get out. This player I got in another pack before, Pepper Johnson. Pepper Johnson from the Giants. I got Chris Mower from the Buccaneers. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Jeff Bryant from the Seahawks. Mike Gann from the Falcons. Mark Lee from the Packers. Oh, a legendary San Francisco 49ers player. All my San Francisco fans out there. I know Avian likes the San Francisco 49ers, and any San Francisco 49ers fan. Hey, one of my uncles even likes the 49ers. And it's the man himself, Jerry Rice. This is a Rocket Man card. That's kind of cool. So let me put that off to the side. We got an All-Pro Keith Millard. It looks like he's from the Vikings. So that's a little different. So let me put him off to the side. We got a Steve Sewell from the Broncos. We got a Eugene Lockhart from the Cowboys. We got an Eric Martin from the Saints. Now this card looks a little different. The class of 1990 Richard Webb. It looks like he's a Miami Dolphin. So let me place him off to the side. We got another class of 1990 Cortez Kennedy from the Seattle Seahawks. We got another one, a Kansas City Chiefs player, the class of 1990. We got Percy Snow. We got Al Harris from the Eagles. We got Art Still from the Bills. And the last card is Gary Hojboom from the Cardinals. Let me place these off to the side. These are the cards worth to mention out of the 1990 Score Series 2 packs. We got the Percy Snow. We got the Cortez Kennedy card. We got the Richmond Webb card. We got the Keith Millard All-Pro card, which is kind of cool. And lastly, we got the Rocket Man Jerry Rice card, which is pretty cool. It's always nice to get a famous player out of these cards. Even if it's not the rookie card, still just the namesake itself, that might still be a valuable card. And like I said, the better the PSA grade or however you grade your cards, the better the grade, the more it's worth. Alright, enough of those packs. Now we're on to the Pacific Pro Football 1991 player flashcards. 10 super high gloss cards test issue. And I got 2 of these. We're almost done with this pack and opening, guys. I know this video is a bit long, but I like being as genuine as possible in these videos. No bloopers, no edits, no cuts, just my raw general self. These cards look like they might be a little easier to open. I might not need my scissors for these. And I was right. Just by the way this one back of this one card looks, it almost looks like a old style painting or an old like sort of disco style outfit. The bright colors and stuff. Over there. Did I open these backwards? I'm not sure. Okay, so it's a flash card, so it's got some mathematics. It looks like on it. Answer on back. Well, I guess it sort of gives a so it does like a math equation, and it gives like a fact about the player on the card, which is quite interesting. We got Jim Harbaugh again from the Bears. We got a Buford McGee from the Los Angeles Rams. We got a Kenny Walker, a Broncos player, Eddie Murray, um, from the Detroit Lions. We got Stan Brock from the Saints. We got a Myron Guyton from, or Guyton, however you say his name, from the New York Giants. Oh, we got a Jets player, and his name is quite fascinating. We got John Booty from the New York Jets. He does love that booty. We got a Lorenzo White from the then Houston Oilers. We got a DJ Dozier from the Vikings. And lastly, we got a Andre Collins from the then Washington Redskins, but now they're called the Washington Commanders. I don't really understand these set of cards. Nothing really interesting to talk about. Hopefully there's more luck with the second set I have these same cards. Hopefully there's more luck. Then nothing interesting to talk about on that first set. But quite interesting, quite interesting. So, crinkle, crinkle. Second pack unlocked. We got a Steve. This name's gonna be hard to pronounce. Wisniewski from the Raiders. We got a Bubby Brister from the Steelers. Now, this is a player I do know the name of. If you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan, you will probably know this name if you're a Bengals fan. Boomer Esiason. So, since I know who he is, I'm going to place him off to the side here. Another player I believe I'm familiar with. He might be a famous player. We got a Herman Moore, a player, if you're another Detroit Lions fan, Herman Moore from the Detroit Lions. I believe I have heard of him, so let me place him off to the side. We got a Brett Maxey from the Saints. We got a Doug Reisenberg from the Giants. Hey, we got a Jets player. We got Kyle Clifton. Oh, once again, out of this set, all the Houston Oilers fans out there are now Tennessee Titans. We got another Warren Moon. We got a Cardinal, or back then I guess I didn't know this, but the Cardinals used to be called the Phoenix Cardinals. I did not know that. Well, Phoenix is in Arizona, so I guess that's why they, instead of being called the Phoenix Cardinals, they were called the Arizona Cardinals. But I did not know they were called the Phoenix Cardinals back in the day. Hey, you learn something every day. And we got another Cardinal, Tim Rosenbach. So not many really players to mention from the Pacific brand of cards. I do love the card design. It's very creative with the way they look. almost sort of like something out of a Picasso painting. The way the Pacific cards are designed, they're very flashy, very colorful, which I guess would catch somebody's eye. Let me show you these set of cards. So we got the Worn Moon. Oh wait, I don't want these guys in here. I accidentally put these guys in the wrong separate set of pile. We got the Herman Moore card, and we got the Boomer Esiason card. So nothing really special out of the Pacific set, but we got our last set, fellas. All my fellas, last set. If you're still watching this video, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. We got just the one and only set of Pro Set style cards. The official 1990 NFL card, 14 photo and stat cards, 1 NFL collectible, and 1 Pro Set playbook. Here. I'm going to use the scissors for these ones. Don't stab your eyes out with scissors. Don't run with scissors. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Or in this case, go stab your eye out, kid. Okay. Put the scissors down. Put the cookie down. These cards going to be a little bit of trouble to slide out with the packaging. Come on. Rippage. Okay. Hopefully we get something cool out of this set of cards, guys. Ooh, this card is really cool looking. The official NFL card. AFL versus NFL. 1968 World Championship game, Super Bowl II at the Orange Bowl in Miami. Super Bowl II, January 14th, 1968. Wow, 2 days after my dad was born. The Packers win in this Super Bowl 33-14 against the Raiders. And it shows this card is actually pretty cool. Let me show you this. The front is really cool looking. And then on the back it shows the Super Bowl ring. Pretty neat. Let me put that off to let me just put that right there in front of me. Playbook number 3. Oh, it's like a little pamphlet. Actually, let me set this down and look at this for a real quick second, guys. Playbook number 3. 2 ways to win with the NFL. Win a trip to Pro Bowl and NFL memorabilia. Score points toward free merchandise. Get the points. Collect points for free products. The more valuable your free merchandise, the more points you got. Rub off to see your points. Collect points and order NFL merchandise like Pro Line caps, t-shirts, jackets. Get NFL Pro Line merchandise 2 ways. 1, free with points. 2, discounted 50% off with partial points. To get all the details, send for your free copy of the Pro Set Gazette, which contains the Pro Set checklist and merchandise listings. Send your full name and address to Pro Set Gazette, Dallas Parkway Suite in Dallas, Texas. Points must be redeemed by June 30th of 1992. Well, I'm shit out of luck. I wonder if you actually still send it to them. I wonder if maybe they're out of business. Who knows? But points must be redeemed by June 30th. So I missed the date by 31 years or so. So I was shit out of luck. Hey, if I was born in the 90s, I could have got an instant win and a trip to the Pro Bowl in Hawaii. plus valuable NFL memorabilia. 50,000 chances to win. Be a part of NFL history. Grand prize. All expenses paid trip to Hawaii as a Pro Bowl MVP. First prizes. NFL memorabilia, game helmet, game jersey, and game balls signed by Super Bowl MVP Joe Montana, if you're a San Francisco 49er fan. 1991 Pro Bowl game jerseys, rare commemorative Super Bowl tickets, souvenir Super Bowl game programs, and limited edition media event pins and patches. So that's kind of cool. Now let's get into the football cards. We got a Harris Barton from the 49ers. This is the first time I got a coach card. Dan Reeves from the Broncos. I got a Kevin Butler from the Bears. I got a Brian Sosha from the Dolphins. I got a Jerry Gray from the Rams. Ooh, this card's kind of cool. I got a 1989 Outland Trophy winner, Muhammad Elawanabi from Bayou? Is that a college? Oh, BYU. Excuse me. That's a pretty cool looking card. Let me actually show you this to you guys. It's got like a gold border and stuff. That's kind of cool. Let me put that down right there in front of me. We got a Eagles player, Andre Waters. Another Ray Childress from the Oilers. We got a Jets player. We got Pat Leahy. Another coach card. I've never gotten coach cards before in packs. I got Ray Perkins, a coach from the Buccaneers. I got a 1990 Pro Bowl Ray Donaldson from the Colts. Let me show that to you guys. Wow, I'm getting a lot of Warren Moons. 1990 Pro Bowl Warren Moon. Pretty awesome. This is an interesting card. A 1990 Hall of Fame selection. Bob St. Clair from the 49ers. Homie's got the old style helmet. Two more cards, and then this pack I'll show you the final things, and this video will almost be over, guys. I got Crawford Kerr from the Cowboys. And the last card is Harry Galbraith from the Dolphins. Put these guys off to the side. So the cards that I mentioned from the 1990 Pro Set pack, I got the Bob St. Clair card, which is pretty cool. That card's pretty cool. The Warren Moon. Oh, shoot. There goes the moon. I'm going to steal the moon. Grew from this Despicable Me. Oh, I'm showing you the back. I'm going to show you the front. Oh, wait, look at the back. Look at that man. Look at that man's pretty face. I'm not an Oilers fan, but goddamn, I'm getting a lot of Warren Moons. Or Tennessee Titans fan, if that's what they're called nowadays, I believe. I got the Ray Donaldson Colts Pro Bowl card. I got the 1989 Outland Trophy winner, the Muhammad Elawanabi from BYU card. And then I got the playbook card, which was kind of cool. And then, last but not least, the AFL versus NFL, the Super Bowl II card with the facts and the ring on the back. That's pretty cool. Well, guys. That is all the cards that I've gotten. As you can see off to the side here, I sort of got this. Look at that whole stack of the players that I didn't know. some duplicates, some of the same players just from a different set of cards, like the Ray Chodrus. He showed up a couple of times. I have the same Pepper Johnson card from the Giants from the one set. I believe is it the scorecards, I believe. And then I got that one guy from what was it, the Canadian football cards, that Dan guy from what was it from Saskatchewan or wherever he was from. Um, but yeah, that's all the cards I've opened. Hopefully you've found an interest in this video. These are old vintage cards from the 90s, 1990, 1991. Um, I was surprised to see the cards that I got. I didn't get these same sort of like I believe the score cards I've gotten the last time. I have gotten the Pacific cards, I believe, before, but this was a game changer. I'm really happy with the purchase I made. It was definitely worth $15. It's almost like a surprise box or a mystery box when you open these type of cards. Um, yeah, I'm very happy with what I got. Hopefully, you guys, whoever you are watching this video, found an interest in what you saw here today. I'm actually very happy with what I got. Um, but yeah, this video has almost been an hour long, guys. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna leave it off here. Please sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Tap on that notification bell so you get all my notifications. When you do subscribe to this channel, when you do click on the bell, make sure you say where you the option where you get all my notifications. That's so important. If you like these videos and you're a subscriber, you want to see all my videos, so please click on the bell option where it says all for notifications. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Follow me on my socials. You can find that in the description of my YouTube channel. Once again, I'm your host, Daddy Matt, for the Daddy Matt Experience channel. Have a great night, everybody.